Welcome back. You're watching You Decide. The question we're asking this evening, will censoring cigarettes stop smoking? Well, we've got a view coming in from Bangalore at this stage, but before that, a couple of SMSs that we have to show you at this stage. Every year, NGOs hold processions explaining the harmful effects of smoking, but all falls on deaf ears. People wanting to smoke will find cigarettes anywhere. No, like prohibition has not stopped drinking habits of people, and breweries are proliferating and making huge profits. Censoring is not going to stop smoking. On that, I'd just like to ask you one quick question, which is most adults who smoke are aware of the harmful consequences, but yet they are not kicking the habit. So what would you say to that? Are they really, an adult really is not really, you wouldn't really expect an adult to be influenced by what he or she would see on screen. So how does one target that? Or are we only targeting the young smokers here?
With the ban, we are primarily targeting the young smokers. Yeah, the treatment of tobacco dependence is a different issue. That has to be through a corrective measures. Tobacco is so addictive that once a person gets into the habit, once he becomes addicted to tobacco, it's very difficult to leave the habit.
An adult who says, I know that it can cause cancer, I know it has ill effects, but I want to go ahead and do it, and it's a violation of my right.
Natasha, I want to just give you a fact that 70 to 80% of all tobacco habitués, all the smokers, they want to kick the habit, but they're not able to kick the habit because of the addictive nature of tobacco. So for that, we have to have a proper treatment, tobacco cessation clinics. We have to have proper corrective measures. Right. For the treatment of the people will not stop smoking by not seeing, it's very right, people will not stop smoking by not seeing the advertisements or not seeing a hero or a film star smoking or not smoking, but yeah, the prevention will, it's like new people coming into the rut will stop.
Right, prevention is better than cure, really. Again, those numbers are fairly startling, and of course it is acknowledged, there is really no denying that it is a habit that one should avoid. We have scientific research saying that the various ills really that cigarette smoking can cause, but blurring it out on television screens, is it going to sort of really be that magic cure for
Exactly,
smoking?
And I think that's the point. No one is denying the fact that smoking, is a wrong habit, or that the people should kick the habit. That's true. They should. I'm a non-smoker myself, but I think what we're debating today is this particular ban on, surrogate advertising and advertising,
and how far
and stopping smoking in films. I think that's the issue. No one is denying the fact that people should stop smoking, but all we are saying is that there has to be a fine line between
what you would do to get people to
censorship
stop
and
smoking.
Government policing or moral policing.
I have a point to make. We do the awareness programs about that we have to
smoking
is bad, and all the stuff, smoking is bad, smoking is injurious,
and then we
then we manufacture the cigarettes, then we advertise it, then we do all the promotional strategies, and then what are we?
So we're back to square one, basically.
We're back to square one.
Right. Well, at this stage, Bangalore has something to say. Let's listen to what Bangalore thinks.
A big no from me for censoring smoking on televisions and movies. Because see, just smoking is a habit. You can't stop or reduce smoking by censoring it on movies or television.
Right, another quick view from Mumbai before we carry on our discussion here. Go ahead, Mumbai.
As per the government, I think before banning the cigarette, they should first start banning the liquor and prostitution in the Maharashtra state, according to the state level.
Right. I know that there is a WHO study in the course of the research I was finding out that says that Bollywood, I'm not sure that they use the word Bollywood, but basically films, I think, are responsible for glamorizing smoking. That really seems to be the big idea here, that you are glamorizing it. There is aspirational value here. You stop smoking, they'll stop smoking. Never mind what you do in real life. Never mind what you do when you're off the sets. We don't really care about that.
It is glamorizing. See, 76% of Bollywood films have smoking scenes. Out of every 4 films, 3 have a smoking scene, and they're depicting smoking in a very positive note. Why are we making the habit socially acceptable?